I'd love this coffee to stay in the cup. I'd really enjoy that.
I'll put it in your mouth, you dumb idiot.
That's not in the cup then, is it,
I don't know, man.
Is it, Liam?
I hope that was empty.
I mean, the last thing that you had in that before you filled it up with Dr. Pepsi...
Dr. Max.
...was Starfucks. So I don't know how much you drained that and how much milk is now in your Pepsi. Enough?
At least it's cold.
Good.
Holly jolly!
It's a holly jolly December. It's the December of the year.
It's the last December of the year.
There are lots of things that happen, like winter festivals and shit here.
Once again, Ben demonstrating that we don't need to prepare. We can just start. We don't need to think about it too much. In fact, the more we think about it, the worse it is.
The more it hurts.
The more it hurts. We just do. We go. We're doers. We're big doers and big goers. I'm a goer, not a shower.
I've made some very big doings.
I have many
Christmas.
Yeah.
Hanukkah.
Uh-huh.
Kwanzaa. I don't remember any of the others.
Diwali.
That's not in December.
Is it not in December?
No, that's come and gone.
Oh, no.
I don't want to say November. I feel like it was before that. Or maybe it was just at the very beginning.
We don't need to Google that.
I'd like to.
Okay. Holly jolly. Yes, Queen, sleigh bells.
Yeah.
That's all I've got to say to you. We've got a hat full of questions.
31st of October this year was Diwali.
Okay.
Cool.
Okay. Well, that's great then.
Kept all the spirits away with their lights.
Ah, did it work?
Because it was on Halloween as well.
Oh, both.
Yeah.
Wow. Merry Christmas to you, Ben.
And to you a good night.
And all a hot cross bun. I can't wait for them to have hot cross buns in the supermarket again. That's my Christmas tradition of buying hot cross buns and not eating because I don't like raisins.
Why don't you buy something else that doesn't have raisins in it?
That wouldn't be a tradition.
Crumpets.
Well, you don't have to pick the... Imagine if the crumpet, every hole was filled with raisins. You had to pick them out, like those
Delicious.
TikTok videos where people pop pimples, but it's raisins and crumpets.
You've just ruined an awful lot of things for me in that short amount of time.
Hey, it'll save you time and money.
Like Hail Satan.
What?
Hail save you time and money.
Yeah. I mean, do we want to continue? We can pull questions out now. We can. I don't know if these are pullable crackers. They might just be props.
Do you want to find out?
Should we do that at the end? Something to look forward to.
As a mystery.
As a mystery.
This is what makes you click. This is the
Chekhov's-
clickbait.
The clickbait.
Clickbait.
The great British clickbait.
Yeah.
This is the Chekhov's cracker.
Yeah. Will it? Won't it? We'll find out. Sure. Let's get in. Are you having a festive period? A happy festive period time?
I'm very happy.
Are you very festive?
I'm so festive. We put the tree up and we got 4 kittens, and let me tell you, they've made a right mess of that tree.
Oh yeah, you shouldn't have done that.
Shouldn't have done that, but I did. That was all right. We got them neutered. We're not going to have any tiny
That's punishment.
Yeah, we're not going to be tiny.
I'll learn you to play with the trees. No bollocks for you. You knocked off my baubles, I've knocked off yours.
Except for you, the one girl cat, we're going to give you 6 testicles.
Well, ooh.
Yeah. So we're not going to have any little Christmas trees running around the place because we neutered them. Yeah. Have you decorated for Christmas?
The fairy lights around the living room are still up from last Christmas because
Lovely.
we went to take them down and went, oh no, I quite like it.
Yeah.
So we've still got that.
That's nice, yeah.
My one bit of tinsel is on loan.
Yes, thank you, from the Museum of Ben. One of my favourite things about Christmas is the annual... It's like Pancake Day. The annual conversation of, we can have pancake. This is so much fun. This is so fun and so different, and it is a full meal. we could have pancakes any day of the year, and then you never have pancakes again until Pancake Day, at which point you go, this is so much fun. We could have pancakes any time of the year. And you do a lot of those things at Christmas, like, oh, isn't it nice with all the lights up? Why don't we have a tree inside all the time? And you never do, because you're a coward.
Why don't we always have whiskey on our cornflakes?
Cornflakes. Or Kiski.
Kiski. Oh, that's quite
Kiski.
sweet.
Thank you.
Why don't we always snog under foliage?
Why don't we always chug Baileys at 2 in the afternoon?
Why aren't I always drunk photocopying my arse at the Christmas party? Why limit yourself?
Yeah, don't be a
Hit
coward.
on your co-workers. Get drunk and photocopy any bit of you.
All of it.
at once if you
Elbows.
can.
You need a large photocopier.
Or a very small...
Body. Even though you'd have to do it flip turny.
Yeah.
They've got a setting that you can do two-sided now.
I've got a printer that does that. It's weird.
It is weird. Imagine... Yeah, it's hard to.
It's like seeing someone draw with both hands.
I hate that so much.
It's just like, how are you doing both? I don't understand. I'd have to turn around.
With when they draw two different pictures or the same picture twice or
Both
on
are
the same,
impressive.
Yeah, it's all pretty good. And you could have pancakes any time of year, but you won't because you're weak.
I normally have pancakes a couple of days after Pancake Day
Okay,
because I'm probably busy
you're catching up.
and I go and go, shit, it's Pancake Day on Pancake Day. And then I kind of want pancakes.
Yeah. Cake day. Pankaki.
Pankaki,
Pankake.
where you got a lot of batter.
How old were you when you realised the first B in barbecue stood for Bakaki? It does, look it up. Look up the history of barbecues.
It does.
The first B stands for Bakaki.
Bukaki Ben's Quavers.
Bakaki Baku.
Bukaki, Quikaki.
Bakaki, quick. Bakaki QAnon.
So you know there's a bunk cake.
A bunk cake.
A bunk
yeah.
cake.
Yeah.
I'd only ever heard that.
Yeah.
I'd never seen it written down.
Yeah.
And then I saw Bukake written down. I was like, bunk cake.
Bunk cake.
Pancake. I was like, that's got to be some sort of food thing.
Yeah.
It's not.
Well, it's not a food. It's not part of a rich and balanced diet.
There is a seaman cookbook.
Yes, I know.
Would you outsource your seaman gathering?
I wouldn't.
Like, would you use your own seaman for the seaman cookbook?
Well, I'm not going to cook with any seaman.
It's because you don't have the book.
No, the book is not a factor. In
Okay,
that.
but you don't have the book, so
No,
maybe,
that's true.
So you might if you did.
What percentage of people who own the seaman or have been given, for whatever reason, they own the seaman cookbook? What percentage of those people have actually cooked with one of the recipes? It's going to be less than 1%, I'm sure.
Well, I would. I'm going to say about 30%.
30%.
It's probably quite a small number of people who get that book, and someone's going to try it.
I think a lot of people buy that joke for like their mums as a hilarious joke.
For their mums.
Yeah, or like a co-worker in like a Secret Santa or something.
Oh yeah, a Secret Santa probably, but I think I don't know what recipes there are.
Does it go into?
If it's like something that I would normally make and then you just dollop a bit of jizz in there, I'd probably one day I'd be like,
because I
give it a
imagine the
go.
recipes aren't.
You'd want to try it. I imagine you'd have to try it for yourself because you can't. That's something that you would have to say. Just so you're aware, the entrees have jism because it would be too.
Well, it's not vegetarian.
It's not vegan.
Is vegetarian specifically
Vegetables.
animals? No.
You eat vegetables and animal products, but not meat. Vegan.
Oh, I see.
Vegan.
Sorry. Yes.
Vegan. You don't
Yeah,
eat any of the
you're
animal
right.
products
Yeah,
or
yeah.
the meat.
I got it backwards.
Yeah.
I get those confused for some reason. Yeah, you'd have to disclose it. Does the book go into the harvesting process?
I don't know. I feel like I'm going to have to buy this book now, aren't I?
And then you'll be one of the 99.5% that uses it. Actually, you might be one of the 1%. I don't know. Does it also have substitutes? Like, if you don't have a quart of semen to hand, you could just use corn flour.
The book is called Natural Harvest. It is more expensive than I thought it was going to be.
Does it come with semen? I do.
Don't know if I like that first review. They're always asking what the secret ingredient is. I very much feel like if you're putting your sex wee into food,
Don't.
you should give them a heads up.
Yeah. For sure.
Like,
Sex wee.
you're not Hannibal Lecter. Putting
Hannibal Lecter.
flautists into the amuse-bouche.
Amuse-gooch.
Might have been the gooch. It was the sweetmeats.
This still feels Christmassy.
Yeah.
Do you want to put a question out
It's
the
a
elf
white
hat?
Christmas because of the cum.
I'm...
Yeah, I'll help you out here, buddy.
dreaming of a...
I'm wet dreaming of a white
T-shirt
Christmas.
contest.
Oh, this is good. Which food should be included in Christmas dinner but isn't? What food is but shouldn't be?
Spunk and sprouts.
I mean, immediately you got to have a bit. You got to stuff that turkey. I took it too far by insinuating that you have to fuck the food to
Fuck the bird.
put your seed in there.
Right.
I think if you put jizz in food, it'd be very much like a bay leaf.
Take it out.
Like, you probably wouldn't notice. There might be
Yeah.
a certain... I don't want to say tang, so I'm not going to. There might be a certain
Dom.
je ne sais quoi. There'll be subtle undertones of something you can't quite place. But only the proper chefy people
But
would
then
know.
Ground's like, it's very familiar.
Oh, I've had this before.
Reminds me of your uncle.
Reminds me when your Uncle Jack fucked the mashed potatoes.
Reminds me of the hot summer I spent at the Institute for putting holes in bathroom cubicles. It's an institute.
Okay. I mean, Yorkshire puddings should be included with any version of a roast dinner.
Yeah.
Not just beef ones. Any version of a roast dinner should have Yorkshire pudding.
Yes.
Something that I want to try that I saw on the internet. I don't like it when people fuck with Yorkshire puddings because they're pretty fucking perfect anyway.
Yeah.
So they don't need this or that added to them. Or, oh, we're doing... Brr. No.
I need an example of the kind of the things you're saying.
Putting herbs and shit in there unless unless
don't worry
it's
about
a toad in the hole, then maybe because it can grab with the stuff. But just needs the batter.
Yeah.
You don't have to be, oh, I've made this and then I've put cheese on it and put something and then turned that into bread and now it's a toasty. No, just have the Yorkshire pudding.
Yeah, don't worry about it.
Having said this, I did see something that intrigued me.
Uh-huh.
Bacon wrapped Yorkshire puddings. So you you line the little thing with bacon, and then you put the oil in, you get that all really hot, and then you put the batter in, chuck it in the oven, so then it like grows around the bacon, and the bacon's like a little cup.
That's part of the cup.
I think that could work.
Yeah.
Because it's got the saltiness, it's not going to overpower. I think that's worth a try. But I don't know, you don't need to fuck with them.
I like a Yorkshire as it is. Big fan.
I like a Yorkshire.
I like stuffing. I think stuffing's wonderful. I like pig in a blanket. I think that's wonderful.
Mm-hmm.
I can give or take turkey. Like
Yeah.
I prefer chicken because turkey's never as good as it looks on telly.
No, it's not.
It's never like
What it looks like is a massive chicken, which would be delicious, but it's not. It's drier, it's not as good.
It doesn't taste as much.
I wanted.
no
I had
matter what you do to it.
turkey leg. It's got loads of sinewy shards of glass or some awful things that you bite into it and it nearly rips your mouth to pieces.
No.
The wings, on the other hand,
Okay.
turkey wings are just chicken wings, but the size of half a chicken.
So if turkeys were biblically accurate, they'd be tasty.
I would love a biblically accurate
It's hard
turkey.
to say. So like what we're getting at is like
All wings.
biblically accurate. It's festive to talk about the Bible. Biblically accurate angels are like, as they're actually described in the Bible.
They're cogs and wings.
They're cogs,
and eyes.
wings, eyes. So what we're getting at is if it was a turkey that was just made of leg, that would be wonderful.
No, not leg.
Not leg?
Wings.
Wing, excuse me.
My
Yes,
leg is
wing.
bad.
Yes, sorry.
I think the thigh's nice,
Yeah.
but the drumstick, bad. Just the wings for me, please.
Okay.
If I can go to a butcher's and be like, hi, I want 10 turkey wings,
Yeah.
I will. Oh, I'll be a happy bunny. Yeah, I'm not a fan of turkey so much. I think that like sweet sauces is odd, like cranberry sauce is a weird thing to go on.
Yeah.
But then it's because I cover stuff with gravy.
Yeah.
I saw someone the other day putting ketchup on their Sunday roast, and it's like, but there's gravy, there's already sauce.
So
Are you just trying to make your roast potatoes chips?
Yeah, what you want is you want chips, not poutine. Like, I'm not a particularly saucy boy. Because I have, as listeners will know, I have hang-ups around like the texture of foods. So sauce is usually like I tend to just avoid. Like if I'm having a bacon sandwich or a sausage sandwich, then I'll have a little bit of ketchup in there, but just like a little spritz, just like a sneeze, just a little bit.
Okay.
I'm a very recent convert to gravy. I think this will be the first Christmas where I have gravy.
Wow.
It was this year, I think. It might have been last year.
Oop.
Hello.
Is this the?
Just put it on the flap.
I want to put it here.
Okay.
Is this the same logic as like your lasagna thing? Is it your mother's fault?
Yeah, probably. Probably. Because
We've made you gravy by just browning some water.
No, oh God, no, you're right. I think what it is that the way Mother made gravy, I'm not certain, I will check and report back. I think the key ingredient, and indeed the thing that makes it brown, in the Taylor household circa 2002, was Vegemite.
Right.
Or veggie, not actual Vegemite, but like an English knockoff of Vegemite.
It's the non-beef Marmite.
Non-beef Marmite.
Is Marmite the beef one? No, Bovril's the beef one.
Bovril's the beef
Marmite
one.
is
Yeah.
Vegemite stuff, I think,
It's essentially Marmite.
yeast extract.
Yeah, yeast gravy, which sounds exactly as horrendous.
I mean, pop half a teaspoon in to get a little bit of richness, a bit of depth, but that shouldn't be just that in water.
Yeah.
No, you need some beef stock cubes or some bisto.
Yes, but for a vegetarian, that's a big ask.
Some Visto. I assume that the B stands for beef.
That's a good guess.
So Visto for vegetables.
No, just
Vegetable
Vegemite.
instant gravy.
And it's the same reason that like custard I don't like. I do like what is actually considered a custard. Historically, I wouldn't have custard because it wasn't custard.
Was it
Corn flour and egg,
okay?
which is of course not custard.
There should be more to it than that.
One would think. Half a teaspoon of vanilla extract.
Half an egg.
Half an egg. Don't just spoil a boy with half an egg.
Oh dear.
Yeah. So I think poutine would have been the thing that did it because poutine is incredible.
Delicious.
So I was like, oh, I can have this. I can have the meaty bit of this sensation all year round. Great. So then we went to Costco and we loaded up on Bisto. Bisto from Costco.
Costco Bisto. Nice.
Costisco. So we're taking something out of Christmas and putting something in.
I agree with turkey. Let's get turkey out.
Let's get the fuck out of there, yeah.
Because that's normally why you got the cranberry sauce.
And to be honest,
probably to add flavour and not dryness to it.
If we got sausages and stuff, like I don't necessarily need
bird.
If it's chicken instead of turkey, that's absolutely fine. But it's not really the main event for me. It is all about the Yorkshires and the stuffing and the
it's the sides, it's the trimmings.
Yeah, of course it is. Yeah. So I think turkey, yeah, we can get rid of. And I know that's like the main event for most people, but yeah, I think put it in the bin.
Well, that's fine. If that's the case and you disagree with us, start your own fucking podcast and answer questions.
Yeah, it's quite easy.
It's not our fault that you haven't done that.
No.
You're getting cross with us.
Don't get cross with us.
What are you doing? Check yourself.
Why don't you fuck off?
Yeah.
At Christmas.
Comment section. Ha! Fuck off.
Doner kebab.
Doner kebab.
I'm adding a rotating kebab to Christmas dinner.
Why?
Because they're awesome.
Okay.
They taste real great.
All right.
Imagine just being like, round 2, everyone. Yeah.
Another slice.
Let's carve that. Well, it's not a bird, is it? Whatever it is, it's getting carved.
Lamb.
Carve that leg.
The elephant lamb leg.
Yeah, man. Moo.
Cool. I'll add more Yorkshire puddings.
Yeah.
And
well, so that's the thing. Yorkshire puddings
aren't
traditionally Christmassy, so we can formalise that now. We have the power.
But I feel like I should add something else. Peas. Peas and sweet corn.
Peas not normally.
I don't think so.
They're just part of the normal veg.
Are they?
I think so. Yeah, we have peas. I think carrots, broccoli, sprouts, which get left. And
no, what you want to do with sprouts?
No, if you dare say bacon and butter, because what you like there is bacon and butter, not
bacon
sprouts.
and honey. And it changes the flavour and the things of the
yes,
sprouts.
it will do.
Yeah.
Because you're adding bacon and honey. Have you had honey halloumi? It's incredible.
Yeah?
Yeah.
Halloumi's also pretty good.
Yes. But like the thing is, just don't have sprouts. Just have some honey.
I like sprouts.
Do you actually like sprouts as they are? Then why upgrade them?
Because then they're better.
Yeah, okay. All right. Normally people say
why would you make something better when you like it? Fine. Because it's Christmas and I want it to be better.
Yeah, fine, okay. But normally people say that because they don't like sprouts as they are. It's like, you can just not have the thing.
I've never tried curried sprouts. Where you bake them with curry powder on.
It does happen. Again, what I'm liking there is the curry stuff. You can curry anything. Oh, shit. I had a taste sensation last night.
Go on.
We made paneer hash browns.
Ooh.
Yeah.
Ooh.
And it was actually better than I thought. The problem was getting it consistent enough to stick together. So 1 potato per person.
Right.
Grate it up. I got bored, so actually I grated 1 and then chopped 1 up quite small. Big chunk of paneer, chopped up really small.
Paneer's the cheesy.
The Indian cheese.
Paneer, the Indian cheese.
Get out of here, feta, you cuck. Cuck cheese. No, goat's cheese. Sorry, I get those confused. Cumin. A little MSG. A little bit of MSG. A little bit of breadcrumbs, corn flour, and an egg. Smash it together. Quite a lot more corn flour than I expected. I probably overdid it, but got it consistent. Hello.
Did you squeeze the wet out of the potatoes first?
Yes, yeah.
Cool.
Yeah. And the paneer as well. You have to do basically the same thing, try to get the moisture out.
Okay.
Egg and corn flour to bind it together. Make little balls. Fucking fry them for a while. Pretty good.
That does sound pretty good.
Pretty good. You could probably salt them as well if you're a salt having person.
I do like salt.
Yeah. We just dusted a little bit of MSG on the outside as well, while it was like the last couple of seconds of frying. if I were to do again, maybe a little bit less. You guys didn't have them, so you wouldn't know what I'm critiquing. But I'd maybe have a little less corn flour because they were a little bit doughy, a little bit more paneer than I expected, and we had to use sesame oil, which is great for anything sort of East Asian inspired, but is a little bit weird than anything else. So I probably would have used like coconut oil or sunflower oil instead. But yeah, you
also don't want to burn the sesame oil.
This is true, yeah. We're very much in the fuck around to find out phase, but like I think paneer hash browns might be a taste sensation.
I'll give them a go if I figure out where to buy paneer.
Sainsbury's, mate.
Really?
Yes.
Okay. I don't think I often stop to look at the cheeses.
No, I thought. It was the speciality cheeses like the halloumi and the feta, and paneer.
Not a fan of feta.
No, I quite like feta.
Oh, okay.
It's just not paneer.
I thought I had a friend.
Do you not like feta?
Don't like goat's cheese.
I don't like cucks either. I think we've made good changes to Christmas dinner.
Same.
Alrighty.
Your go.
Give me all your lovin'. All your Christmas kisses too.
One imagines that music has been edited out. Or at least you can only hear the drums, so we're not going to get copyright struck.
Both Z's in ZZ Top stand for ZZ Top.
ZZ Top, ZZ Top Top.
But every time you say a Z, that stands for ZZ Top.
Oh,
ZZ Top, ZZ Top, ZZ Top, ZZ Top, ZZ Top.
Awful.
ZZ Top Aruberous.
You're just stuck forever.
Do you know there were 3 original members of ZZ Top? The 2 guys at the front who had beards, and the drummer was called Frank Beard, and he was clean shaven. Then he died of cancer. Come up with a new...
Because he didn't have a beard?
Yeah, it would have prevented.
Oh, no.
Come up with new Christmas folklore. Brackets Santa / Krampus. Krampus.
Krampus.
Yeah.
Who hits the children with red hot chains, puts them in a bag and takes them to hell if they've been naughty.
That's pretty metal.
The gingerbread man.
Is it just a red-headed man that biffs you with a loaf?
He's a red-headed man.
Yeah.
Who he would make his bread and sell it to the town.
The town.
Then a new town popped up. People started going to that town. The old town fell into disarray, and the gingerbread man stopped. People wouldn't buy his bread because there were other breads near him.
Oh, okay, yeah.
So he started. So he got very cross because he was an angry man. So what he did to punish the people that had left him is he started making sweet treats.
Oh, as a punishment.
He started making sweet treats, and he would do them in little shapes of little men.
Mm-hmm.
And then the children would come and they would eat these sweet treats, but they were poisoned.
Oh.
Poisoned with a sleeping draught.
Oh, gosh.
So the children would fall asleep, and then the gingerbread man would scoop them up. And in the back room of his gingerbread man house, the gingerbread house they called it, he would take the children and he would turn them into sweet treats to then feed to the others.
Wow.
And an endless loop. And then as the grown-ups of the towns realised what was happening, so they went to the house to stop it. And they set torches and pitchforks and they tossed them into the gingerbread house. And the gingerbread man panicked and climbed into his oven to keep safe. But then he was cooked and roasted. And then when all the fire had died down and all the ashes had been swept away, there was just the big metal oven. And inside there was a single gingerbread man.
Got really distracted there because when you said gingerbread house, I thought Mojo Dojo Gingerbread Casa House.
Of course, that story really makes you think of the Barbie movie.
Made me think of the Barbie movie.
So yeah, that's the story of the gingerbread man.
The gingerbread man. Or was it his name was Ginger, or was he redheaded? Or they called him Ginger because of his red hair.
They called him Ginger because of his red hair.
Wow, and that's where we get gingerbread
And that's
children.
why we hang the gingerbread men from the trees, and it's very much like wearing masks at Halloween to scare off the spirits and be like, oh no, no people here because, oh, look at us with all our masks on. And like, don't come to us, gingerbread man, because you've already been here. There's no children here.
Wow. We That's great.
Christmas folklore.
The reason we have baubles on the tree is, of course, to remind ourselves of the rebellion against the Square King Wenceslas, who historically, when they first introduced Christmas trees, King Wenceslas would adorn the trees with these large glass cubes. But he was a tyrant. People didn't like him. So when the people rose up and overthrew him in rebellion to his enforced glass cubes, because he liked the movie The Cube. Not many people liked the movie The Cube, and that's actually why the townspeople were so unhappy. Okay. They were unhappy with the remake as well, which was the same plot as the first film. Like it's twice. It's just twice.
Okay.
They were so unhappy with the second Cube film that they overthrew Wenceslas, and then they were like, "Well, we're not forced to use glass cubes anymore."
Did they call him a square?
Yes. And they dragged him out to the town square, and they beat him into a sphere, and then they hang him from the tree. And that's why we have baubles.
That's why you can go to Prague and see Wenceslas Square, where there's just a big round thing in the middle.
Yes, the first bauble.
Merry Christmas, everyone.
And many more. Your turn.
Oh, good.
That was a very satisfying pop.
There's one left.
We'll see if we can steam through these hams.
Steamed hams. What's the worst thing to come down your chimney? The neighbours.
Cock joke. Yep.
Just spaffing down your funnel.
We've had pigeons.
I mean, in Harry Potter, there's a lot of letters come down the chimney, and that's got to be a heck of a clean-up. I don't think Hogwarts took into account the amount of waste paper they were creating.
But those letters all meant a good thing. They were trying to get Harry to go to the place.
True.
Yeah. So, as a narrative device, they were... and there's not much narrative in those stories, so we've got to cling on to what we have.
There's more positives there than negatives. I'll give you that.
They seem if they occur magically, they can be tided magically.
Probably. There's a lot of horror films about Santa.
Okay.
Santa is evil.
Yeah.
So you wouldn't want evil Santa coming down the chimney.
Well, no, that's true.
Was it Santa Bot from Futurama?
Oh, I think he's just Father Christmas, isn't he? Or Santa Bot. It might be Santa Bot. Yeah, I can't really remember, actually. It's been a while since I watched Futurama.
Yeah.
I should really get on that.
Santa Claus is gunning you down.
Kwanzaa Bot was voiced by Coolio.
Yeah.
Yeah. And then he died.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Are you just jamming to the people playing next door?
I think so. Worst thing to come down the chimney, pigeons make a lot of fuss. You get soot everywhere.
They bleed a lot.
They do if you cut them.
Or if they fly into things and cut themselves.
Oh no. Or if they just want to feel something.
Minecraft style lava. That would be a bad thing because then it just turns everything else into lava and sets it on fire.
Yes, it's exponential, isn't it?
Yeah. Just keeps on going.
Yeah. That's true. But if you can get rid of all the lava by just destroying the source block.
Is that how it works?
That's how it works. So it's not like if you have a 3x3 grid of any liquid in Minecraft, so you can make a little hole in the floor. Mm-hmm. If you put if you put the liquid in the 4 corner blocks,
Yep.
every block then becomes a source block for lava. So if you put a source block for lava down, like you have a bucket of lava and you empty it, the place you empty it, water or lava, then becomes a source block. So then it will just spread out for a certain amount of space and then stop. But like if you have a 3x3, those all become source blocks. So like it's possible to then grow outwards from that.
Okay.
So if you only have the source block, I would say that's easier to clean up than regular lava, which will scorch everything.
Yes.
If you destroy the source block, it will just go away.
Oh, that's good. I'm glad that we discussed this before I went and saw the Minecraft film, because otherwise I'd be lost.
I'm not going to see the Minecraft film. It looks absolutely terrible.
I don't think I'm going to go see it.
I wouldn't. Have you ever played Minecraft?
No.
I think you might hate that less.
Okay. I've seen people play it on Let's Plays.
Yes. It's fine. It's a great way to kill time.
The new Captain America movie has been sent for rewrites again,
Oh,
or for reshoot or re-edits,
okay. Interesting.
because it didn't get very good. It got another round of negative test screening.
Is it because Captain America is a person of colour now?
I wonder if it's because Captain America's black, or because they've got the Hulk in it, but it's not the Hulk. Maybe it is all about colour.
Well, they've got the Hulk, but it's not the Hulk.
They've got Red Hulk.
Oh, okay.
So he's a Hulk,
Yeah.
but he's not the
He's not
Hulk.
Bruce Banner, he's someone else. That's fine. It's a colour thing.
Yeah. You're all racists.
Pigeon.
I don't know if that's true. Pigeon?
Pigeon.
Minecraft lava.
Fine. Next question.
That's it.
Is that it?
Yeah, we're done.
No, not.
I didn't see that one.
Okay. Or is it a bad one? That's why.
I just didn't see it. I even shook the hat upside down.
Oh, I've torn it in half.
Ah,
I've torn it in half a
what a
second time.
fanny.
Thank you. I grew it myself. What animals would pull your sleigh? Yes, Queen.
So the traditional one, there'll be the reindeers for Santa.
Yeah.
Freya has cats.
Yeah.
Radagast has rabbits.
Yeah.
Hedgehogs would be fun.
I like the idea of something small because then you need like literally 100 of them, or something lazy,
Or
like a raccoon.
it's just the same amount.
Right.
Like it's 4 hedgehogs,
Yeah.
but they go like the fucking clappers.
Wow.
Because that's part of the magic.
Okay, so it's like Gary's mod when you put an engine on something small and it just fucks off over the
just
horizon.
goes.
Yeah, I like that. What about? I like the idea of raccoons.
Okay.
That's apropos of nothing.
Just-
I just want people to know that. I think they're great. They got
Liam
grabby
likes
little,
raccoons.
they'll grab your little hands. I think they're charming. They look like thieves, and they wash their foods if you give them cotton candy.
It's the saddest thing.
It's
'Cause they wash it and it just goes and they don't understand.
And they're like, pourquoi? Because they're all French, you see. That's why they got the little eyes. That's why that is. That's why they got the little mask.
Okay. You know, like that famous Frenchman Zorro.
That's what I'm thinking.
Zorro and the Hamburglar, both famously French. You can tell because of the masks.
You fucking joke. That's exactly what I was thinking. That's why he's like enchanté.
Bonjour, je m'appelle Zorro.
Yeah, oui.
Zip, zip, zip.
Souvlaki, etc.
Played by Parisian actor Antonio Banderas.
Antoine Banderas. Or
Antoine Banderas.
in Anglese, Anthony Banderos.
Hedgehogs.
Wow. Raccoons.
Or Anthony Banderas.
I want a brace of Anthony's Banderos. I'll call one Anthony Banderos. I'll call the other one Huechos
Why wouldn't you
Rancheros.
call Anthony Banderos, Anthony Banderas,
Anthony
Banderas,
Anthony Ban Cortez.
Anthony Bander 4.
And Jimmy Banjo.
Ding, 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 ding.
Yeah, Banjo Boy. If you had a bunch of hillbillies playing 80s rock covers, you could call it Banjovi. I don't think I made that joke up. I think I stole it. Which is
You should return it. You should return it.
Sorry, I nicked it. Ben, I've only written down one title, but it is the best title.
Is it fucking Christmas?
Biblically accurate turkey.
Yeah.
That's what we'll use. Shall we do our social plugs and then pull these possibly not rigged prop crackers?
When you say rigged,
I mean rigged to explode.
okay.
One of them has C4. The other one's just got a little...
Both of us will lose.
One of them's got a
At
toenail
least a
clipper.
hand.
One of them's got a claymore, so it's only one of our problems.
Great.
Yeah.
The other one has to clean up though. Spike Pearson, Pierson, on Instagram. It's photos and shit, innit?
LT guitarist, also Instagram, samesies. Look, it's Christmas, and I think it's important that in the true Christmas spirit, the wealthy give to the poor. So patreon.com/conversation hat. Don't be stingy, you absolute twats.
It's Christmas.
It's Christmas.
Time for capitalism to thrive.
It's Christmas.
Are we doing them both at the same time? You have to cross your hands because of the law.
So that fully confused me. We trying to work out how to cross my hands. It's because yours were already crossed. It's like, uh-oh.
Like that.
Whoa,
Like
okay,
that.
you need to slow down, sailor.
Cross your hands. Yeah. Oh my God.
It was really
It's like watching a child learn to walk. Ready?
Learn to what?
1, 2.
Ah,
I win both.
down with Christmas.
Double Christmas for me. It's just dust.
It's just dust. These are old.
Right, we'll do the Christmas jokes. Oh,
Can we workshop these jokes to make them better?
what?
Oh, they really beefed this.
There's an I Spy game in that one,
Wow.
and a small maze in that one, with charades, a tongue twister, and a hum that tune.
Yes. Very good.
How do you scare a snowman?
Run the hot tap.
This is a little bit fucked up.
Kettle.
With a hairdryer. With the threat of death.
I've workshopped this.
Well, say the proper one first.
What do you call a frozen elf?
Oh, God, it's going to be an elf sickle.
It's an elf sickle, but I've workshopped it.
Okay.
What do you call a frozen elf?
I don't know. What do you call a frozen elf?
La cold lass.
Okay.
It's better. It's better. It's better. Tell me it's better. What was yours again?
How do you scare... No, I want to do this one.
How do you scare a snowman? Send him a Polaroid of you in his wife's
Pants.
vagina.
Wow, no, this isn't a joke. I can't...
No, we're done. It's Christmas.
How do you scare a snowman? I'm trying to think frostbite. I'm trying to think...
Fuck his dad.
Fuck his dad.
Fuck
Fuck
his
his
dad.
dad in front of him.
Hooroo!
Angrily.
Christmas.
Merry Christmas, everyone.
And may I just say, fuck your dad.